Creepiest of which being that in this very picture, Felicity Loveday was already dead. Christina then took this photo as fake by leaving everything to his sister. She'd be able to support him instead.
Oh my god, it looks so fucking fake! She has the hat on with... That picture is really freaking weird, dude. It does look like that. It crossed my mind, but I didn't want to say anything. What's good? How your day going? Morning, evening, night, whenever you're watching this video. Look, we're about to check out 10 chilling photos with disturbing backstories by Lazy Masquerade. Two things I want to talk about. You're more than welcome to fast forward if you want to just get to the video. Either way go. First thing is, so we're about to check out 10 chilling photos with disturbing backstories. Not gonna lie to you. Ever since, I think it was that fact video, F-A-C-T, that fact video we watched, and it made me look at pictures different. It was like, yo, you taking a selfie or whatever. If you think about it, like, this could possibly be the last picture you've ever taken. It can possibly be the picture that helped lead to finding your ass. It can also be the picture that's used on your obituary. Like, yo, dude, I know these possibilities are out there that should make you scared of shit, but when you think about it like that, it gets you a lot of time. Second thing I want to talk about real quick is the reason why it took me a while to get back to Lazy Masquerade is because watching Lazy Masquerade, to me, maybe not to you, it's kind of like watching if Mr. Ballin told freaking Nick Crowley type of stories. It's like, yo, these stories get dark as shit. All right, look, not gonna do any more talking. I'm about to get to the video. You want to check out the original video? Link will be in the description below. But let's go.
Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare, the online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for the creative and curious amongst you.
So I believe all the links for Lazy sponsor in the description below as well. That legit has to be the creepiest intro ever, dog. It's fire though.
This is the last known image of 22-year-old Christine Rush, captured on June 26, 1989, as she went to withdraw some money from an ATM machine. Christine lived in Lenexa, Kansas, with her roommate, Teresa Brown. The pair were last seen at their apartment in the town's Trafalgar Square area on June 25th. The following day, Christine called up both Teresa's boss and her own, and told them that neither of them would be coming into work that day due to ill health. After making those phone calls, neither Christine nor Teresa were ever seen or heard from again.
Oh, damn, both of them?
An investigation into their disappearances was quickly launched. Just 2 days later, on June 28th,
that picture was at an ATM. Oh my gosh, she did not look happy. Was somebody?
Was quickly launched. Just 2 days later, on June 28th, a car belonging to a wanted man named Richard Grissom Jr. was discovered parked outside an apartment complex in Grandview. Inside his vehicle were items that belonged to both Christine and Teresa, such as their jewelry and credit cards, as well as a key to their apartment. A key to the apartment of another missing woman from the local area, Joan Butler, was also found inside. Grissom was quickly tracked down and arrested just over a week later on July 7th. A painter and decorator by trade, Grissom had master keys to numerous apartment buildings throughout Lenexa.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is why it's so crazy that you legit have to be careful who you give access to certain ish. Now, who knows? He may have had a good, perfect record. Yo, a lot of these true crime videos you be watching, a lot of these people who do go that path or whatever of like being like serial kidnappers or serial killers, whatever they're doing, grapes, all that, whatever ish. A lot of them, which is strange to me, be having like a clear history, so they do go under the radar a lot. I'm not gonna lie, usually you get the ones where like who mess with kids a lot. Those ones, they usually tend to have like a pretty hefty record behind them already, where it's like, yo, you shouldn't even be out anyway, whatever. And I know you can find a few cases where it's like, whoa, this person had, yeah, I'm not saying all of them, but a good amount of them be like, yo, the record before this, everything previously was just crystal clear. Like, what the fuck? Like were you just that good? Were you just hiding ish, or was it just like, nope, some click, I just decided now I want to go this path? What the fuck?
Master keys to numerous apartment buildings throughout Lenexa. He also had a history of violence, having committed his first murder at the age of just 16. Though none of their bodies have ever been discovered, Grissom stood trial for the murders of Christine, Teresa, and Joan. He was found guilty in 1990 and was given 4 life sentences. He's also believed to be a prime suspect in at least 2 other slayings. Despite not being eligible for parole until 2095 and having nothing left to lose, Grissom has never told the police where he buried any of his victims.
Damn.
Which brings us to this picture of Christine.
Yup, I put it together.
The last one of her ever taken, captured on a surveillance camera. At 10 p.m. on June 26th, she drove to an ATM in Belton, Missouri, and emptied the bank account of her roommate, Teresa.
Oh my.
In this very moment, she was being held against her will by Grissom. Detectives believe that Teresa had already been killed by this point, and Christine herself would meet the same fate shortly after withdrawing the money for Grissom. Given the backstory, this black and white image of her face becomes extremely haunting.
Yeah, it really is, dog. Go on, platinum. We about to get an ad anyway. Man, it was one video. Oh shit! All right, we got to add. Someone let the ad play so lazy can get this revenue, or whatever. But you know what's crazy? That made me think of, what was that case? I don't remember the name of it. It was one we had watched where it was like this family. It was a mom, whatever. I think she had her daughter and the daughter friend. It was in like a hotel, whatever. And this guy who was basically like following them. He basically was like eyeing them out the entire time. You know, they went on a little trip or something by themselves, but he was watching them the whole time, trying to see if they didn't do, because he was trying to get to them. So I think he was a janitor or some shit, right? And he used the key to get in, but they had the little top locked anyway, or whatever, so he couldn't fully get in. But he basically like talked his way in there and ish. And I don't even know if he was actually a full janitor or not. My bad, I don't really fully remember this case or whatever. But I don't know if he was full janitor or not. But he had charisma, so he talked his way to get in. And the mom's like, "All right, F it, let you go in and do what you do." He basically said he had like fix like some water or toilet or some type of shit, whatever. And then you know where the shit go from there, whatever. Yo, it's crazy how people. I wouldn't even. Yeah, that would be kind of manipulative. Yeah, that was kind of manipulative. But either way it go, though, the fact that it was like, yo, he understood, like, yo, I have this perk that I had all my life. A handsome guy, got charisma, whatever. Now I'm gonna use this shit to my advantage. I was like, to my advantage in a fucking horrible way, whatever I should say. Damn. Go to gone platinum.
Dale Kerstetter worked as a maintenance man and security guard at Corning Glassworks in Bradford, Pennsylvania. He was last seen at 11 p.m. on September 12, 1987, caught on CCTV walking with this man in a balaclava. That night, $250,000 worth of platinum piping was stolen from the plant, taken from the room that the masked man was leading Dale towards in this picture. Not long afterwards, the masked man exited the room alone, dragging with him a large black bag. Dale was never seen again, and to this day, his body has never been found. Looking at this image, it's easy to conclude that Dale looked directly into the camera as a plea for help, a way for him to communicate to whoever would see it later that his life was in danger. However, some believe that he was actually in on the whole heist from the start, and looked into the camera as a way for him to say, "Got ya." You see,
wait, what?
Moments before this image was captured, Dale was...
Wait, for him to say, "Gotcha"? Hold up. Now I do know there's no honor amongst thieves. I know that. So, I guess the possibility is there. I'm gonna let it finish, whatever, right? But if I was in on it, like, why would I look at the camera and say, "Gotcha"? Like, no, don't I want to get away? I don't know. What the fuck?
The camera as a way for him to say, "Got ya." You see, moments before this image was captured, Dale was seen talking very casually with the masked man in the back area of the glassworks, and didn't appear to be in any distress. In fact, he roamed freely around the complex, and wasn't constantly supervised by the masked figure. Those who think that the pair were actually accomplices believe Dale either escaped through an unmonitored exit, or was actually double-crossed and slain by his partner in crime, probably while they were bagging up the pipe.
Whoa, dog. I mean, the possibilities do keep opening. This is a creepy one. This is one. It's like, whoa, I didn't think about that. Like, what if? I don't know what happened, so what if? Like, shit, that could be the case. And he was carrying it out to make it maybe look like there was a body in there. Because, which would kind of make sense, because, I mean, if it's a camera right there, like, I ain't gonna drag the body right there again, because obviously dog knew it was there. He looked at it. I don't know. But I would do that if I want to throw you off. Like, all right, well, oh my gosh, dog.
Was actually double-crossed and slain by his partner in crime, probably while they were bagging up the piping. Indeed, according to the Glassworks manager, quote, "Whoever removed the platinum from the tank was extremely familiar with the plant. Everything in the plant. They knew exactly where to go. I think the fact that he did everything in front of the camera was once again just Dale Kerstetter saying to us, 'Look, hey, here I am. I'm taking your platinum, and there isn't a thing you can do about it.'" Dale certainly had a motive to take part in the heist. He was about $40,000 in debt, and had just taken a major pay cut due to cutbacks at the plant. That said, his family believe that his money problems were manageable, and that he would never abandon his 7 children and 2 grandchildren without so much as a goodbye phone call. What's more, when sniffer dogs
That is a pretty big family, and you're gonna do whatever for your family.
Without so much as a goodbye phone call. What's more, when sniffer dogs were brought to the scene, they tracked Dale's scent to a glass furnace on the 2nd floor, an area where Dale's usual rounds wouldn't have taken him. So, was Dale Kerstetter caught off guard by this unidentified perp and killed during a one-man robbery?
Last stop could have been though, because I can see if I got a big family and you come and you like, yo, I need to get all the pipes. Woo, woo, woo. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna play no games. I'm gonna take you right to him. We're gonna get him, because I'm not about to put my life on the line for no job. I'm sorry. Maybe you are. It depends on what kind of job you got. Some people have career type jobs that really requires it, and I get it. They will. But if it's just like a job, nah.
Kerstetter caught off guard by this unidentified perp and killed during a one-man robbery, then placed into a black bag along with the valuable pipes and dragged from the scene. Or was he in fact in cahoots with this masked figure and either escaped to start a new life elsewhere, or was slain by his accomplice and burned in the furnace, or bagged up? Was this glance at the camera braggadocio, or one last cry for help? Given how long ago this happened, we'll probably never know for sure.
Damn. That one was freaking crazy, dog. Bad magic.
In December 2019, 56-year-old Adrian Menneveau took his elderly mother, Felicity Loveday, on a 3-day boat trip in Melbourne, Australia. But this wasn't a casual and relaxed trip on the ocean that one might expect. This was a ritual. Adrian had taken his mother out to Port Phillip Bay in an attempt to rid her of bad magic and cleanse her body of evil spirits. Both mother and son practiced Buddhist mysticism, and, according to a friend, Adrian himself was convinced that he was Christ reborn. Felicity had
that was a pretty beautiful little view right there. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, go with the little orange, like a little lava lamp. My bad. I'm gonna go back because I wasn't listening to the story. My bad.
Magic and cleanse her body of evil spirits. Both mother and son practiced Buddhist mysticism, and, according to a friend, Adrian himself was convinced that he was Christ reborn. Felicity had also been a worshipful master in the Co-Freemasons, an extremely secretive society that, reportedly, have very bizarre beliefs and practices. With Felicity's health on the decline, Adrian believed that the sea water would help to dissolve the evil magic within her and restore her to full health. As such, Adrian purchased this small boat, which he registered and insured in his sister Christina's name. He also gave his sister all of his online passwords, banking information, and his last will and testament, in which he left his entire estate to her. Christina came to wish the pair of them bon voyage on December 11th, and took this photo of them preparing to set off on their 3-day trip.
Damn.
When they didn't return, she reported them missing on the 14th. Their capsized boat was later found floating in the bay, along with their life jackets. To this day, neither Felicity nor Adrian's bodies have ever been found. It was quickly determined that the pair of them had set off with only half a tank of fuel, far too little for 3 days on the water.
Fuck.
So, there are obviously a number of suspicious elements to that whole narrative.
Like, did they ditch
Why would
the
Adrian purchase a small boat for a multi-day trip on the water?
I mean, but he did kind of give Christine everything, though. Where it's like, yo, my login, everything, bank, everything. As if I know, like, yo, I either know I'm not coming back, or there's a possibility that I may not return, whatever. So I'm wondering who's this. Oh my gosh, like who's to say they didn't get to where they wanted to go and just ditched the boat and it just floated back, and then that just happened to be where it was founded. I don't know. Fuck, these are some mysterious ass photos with stories. I'm not gonna lie. I said that title hella wrong. Photos with disturbing backstories. Damn.
Boat for a multi-day trip on the water. The boat itself was far from suitable for a long voyage, what with there being no sleeping quarters or space to freely move around.
For 3 days.
Why did he leave everything to his sister Christina just before setting off? Why did Christina take this strange photo as they departed? And why wasn't she concerned about her frail mother spending 3 days and nights on the ocean? Why did the pair remove their life jackets, which they were clearly wearing in this picture? And why had Adrian Google searched sea burial in the days before he and his mother disappeared? In response to those questions, several interesting theories have emerged online. The creepiest of which being that in this very picture, Felicity Loveday was already dead. Christina then took this photo as fake.
Shit! And I ain't gonna lie, because when he said that door, when he was like looking at her condition, I'm being honest, like why would you want to take your mom in the water for 3 days in this condition? Oh my gosh. I'm not about to watch this video, dog.
The creepiest of which being that in this very picture, have emerged online. The creepiest of which being that in this very picture, Felicity Loveday was already dead. Christina then took this photo as fake proof of life evidence to try and show that Felicity was still breathing when she and Adrian set off on their voyage. During the trip, Adrian then dumped Felicity overboard, and then ended his own life, leaving his entire estate to Christina.
Damn.
That, or he faked his demise, escaped in a smaller boat that he had purchased, and is now hiding out somewhere as we speak. By leaving everything to his sister, she'd be able to support him in secret, without him—
Fuck y'all, I'm about to turn this shit off. I hate when you hear so many different kind of theories and they make sense. Like, for example, I watch a lot of true crime. Been watching this shit forever, dog. But I purposely stay away from those cases. Like the one similar to the freaking Kanika one. I always go to that one because that was one that really, really fucking grabbed me when it was so mysterious, and so many different scenarios made sense. Like, oh gosh, this is fucking annoying. The reason why this one is really hitting me like that because it's turning it sounds like a compilation of all of those type of stories where it's just like, yo, there's no final answer, and it's so many possibilities that sound good where it's like, good luck. It's legit. I said it before, I'm saying it again, it's legit. Like, these are the kind of true crimes where it feels like if I go buy a puzzle, I'm like, oh, look at this 1,000-piece puzzle, hey, here you go, I want you to go ahead and solve this puzzle, but yo, hey, I took out like 20 pieces, don't know where the hell I put them at, hey, but have fun on that mug. And you like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Knowing they're missing, you still like, yeah, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and look at this. See if I can crack it. No, you can't. You don't think you know so much. It's like, oh, there's the answer. No, this is it. Then you get to a point when it really gets scary, you get to blaming everybody in the story. Like, okay, what about this person? What about that person? What did they do? Okay, this person seemed too innocent. This person seemed like they're quiet. You get to blaming every fucking body, dog, and the shit gets scary. All right, my bad. Yo, I'm gonna have to part 2 this video. I'm not gonna lie, dog. I'm not gonna be able to make it past the next video, the next photo, because these really get me, man. These are all these type of stories, dude. Yo, and it just makes sense because that picture is really freaking weird, dude. It does look like that. It crossed my mind, but I didn't want to say anything. I was like, it does look like that. And that picture, we'll be like, oh yeah, I'm about to take this just to show, like, yo, look, you know, they see him before they left and everything, and she chilling on the boat and everything. Like, no, why she went waving by or anything? I don't know, whatever, right? And I was like, maybe he did go out there, boom, did something to get rid of his body, but felt bad. Like, yo, to still my people, I feel bad. I gave everything to sis anyway. I'm done to end it, boom. Possibility is there, right? Or like they said, nope, go dump it, living my life. Sis can still take care of me. Oh shit, what the fuck? Yeah, let's part 2 this. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
escaped in a smaller boat that he had purchased, and is now hiding out somewhere as we speak. By leaving everything to his sister, she'd be able to support him in—
Oh my god, it looks so fucking fake. She has the hat on with. Oh my god! It looked like someone set up for a trip. Like, oh, we're going on a trip. That's what it looked like to me. That's what I'm getting. I ain't gonna lie. But who knows? Maybe she actually wore this hat. I don't know. But it's just it is looking. The picture is looking more set up to me as it goes. Oh my fucking gosh!
By leaving everything to his sister, she'd be able to support him in secret, without him needing to set up his own bank account. To be clear, those are all just theories, and Christina herself has come forward and denied that her mother was already deceased in this photo, claiming that she was just taking a nap. As it stands though, the truth behind this bizarre picture remains a mystery. Whatever the case, this is the last time that either Adrian or Felicity were ever photographed.
If anything did happen, rest in peace to them, or one of them. I don't know.
It's time that either Adrian or Felicity were ever photographed.
Bro, man, give me an ad and let this shit play too, dog. I'm pooped.
Wait, stop. Don't skip
Not
this
this kind of
video,
ad. Never mind,
because
dog. I gotta go.
Technically, Bosley has an incredible offer for you.
For me?
That link on this. Lose your hair. You don't have to.
I really don't give a fuck that much about my hair. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't losing my shit. I don't want to jinx myself, but I really don't care. I'm gonna just go bald head with my old long ass head. It ain't gonna fit on me though, dog. I can't afford it. I can't afford to go bald head. Maybe I should pay attention, dog. Let me see what he was talking about.
This is the iconic final image of Chinese guerrilla fighter Cheng Benhua, standing before her Imperial Japanese captors in April of 1938.
Damn.
A fearless and unbreakable woman, Cheng led a resistance movement against the Japanese forces in Nanking, who had just killed her fiancé a few months prior. In this moment, she was well aware that she was about to be executed, and had just been tortured and raped by several soldiers shortly before this photo was taken. Refusing to give her captors the satisfaction of seeing any trace of fear, she instead defiantly stared them directly in the eyes.
Oh shit. Yeah,
Minutes after posing for this picture, Cheng was bayoneted to death by the very men sat laughing behind her.
Wait, bayoneted to death?
She was just 24 years old.
Wait, damn, 24. Let me see something real quick. I don't know what that is. I hate typing shit like this in my Google search because it looks so bad. Let me search something right after this. For YouTube. That way, just in case shit go down, and like, nigga, you bayoneted that motherfucker. I'm like, no, nigga, I'll look the shit up for a video. A bayonet is a knife, dagger, sword, or spike-shaped weapon designed to fit to the end of the muzzle of a that fit on the end of a muzzle of a rifle, musket, or similar firearm, allowing it to be used as a spear-like weapon. From the 17th century to World War I, yeah, it was considered a primary weapon for infantry attacks. My bad, it got kind of small. Oh shit! And the fact that legit, even after experiencing all that, she was still able to stand strong and looked him in her eye like, I'm not about to give you the satisfaction. What the fuck?
Impressed by her strength of will, Koichi Yamashita, the commander of the Japanese unit, wrote her name and age on the back of this photo as not to forget her. The image finally surfaced in 1992 when a Japanese veteran who had worked with Yamashita gave it to a Chinese journalist. He had come into possession of it decades prior, and, in his old age, worked with Chinese academics to atone for his actions in World War II. The photo was widely circulated throughout China, and today, a statue of Cheng stands in Nanking, commemorating both her bravery and her spirit.
Oh my gosh, the irony. If you think about it, it's so freaking crazy, dude. Like, I'm being idolized and honored and shit, cause the way I accepted, you know what, F with the D on the beginning of I don't want YouTube to hit me. It sounded like that was gonna be her outcome regardless. So it was like, okay, I can either go out crying, begging, pleading for everything, like, no, I need my life, everything, or I can stand tall and just be hurt as shit and not show them. I don't want to give them the satisfaction of that. So it's like, if she'd have went the way out of actually crying and showing the pain, expressing normal human instincts and shit, it's like, no, we wouldn't have built this statue. But the way you did it, we're gonna build this statue. This is fucking crazy. Not gonna lie though, I am pro for the statue though. I do like that it is there, and the strength was freaking amazing. Like, whoa, strangely amazing. Like, dude, That was freaking strong.
And today, a statue of Cheng stands in Nanking, commemorating both her bravery and her spirit.
Damn, rest in peace. Dylan Steve. Yo, I'm done after this one, dog.
Next up, a chilling image captured by an ATM security camera. On the night of November 1st, 2017, a 26-year-old man named Dylan Steve stopped at a cash machine in North Miami Beach. As Dylan was making his withdrawal, he didn't notice the hooded man in this image quickly sneaking up behind him from a dark back street.
Damn.
That man, later identified as 17-year-old Marcin Hill, had been lying in wait for somebody to use that Bank of America ATM.
You know, it's crazy. That same shit happened to me. It was like, stupidly, we went at like 2, 3 in the morning, whatever. My partner picked me up. I'll tell you at the end. We get to the ATM. I peeped dog kind of walking around that mall, whatever. I'm like, nah, he ain't gonna do nothing. So I go to the, I'm gonna tell you at the end, whatever.
Marcin Hill had been lying in wait for somebody to use that Bank of America ATM. He approached Dylan with the intention of taking his money. Dressed in a Kill Batman hoodie, Marcin aimed a pistol at Dylan and demanded all of his cash. Dylan dropped the $260 that he had just taken out onto the ground, and Marcin bent down to take it.
Man, let him go. He gave you
As
the
he
money,
did,
dog.
Dylan lunged at Marcin and tried to disarm him, but his plan backfired.
I get it. Like, especially with men, like, we got this whole pride thing where it's like, dog, I know, don't get me wrong, you ain't just gonna take my shit. But if you got a gun, and I'm lacking without my shit, look, I'm gonna have to hold the L. I am, because I gotta get home and I'm gonna be hot. I'm gonna be pissed like, fuck, man. Hey, we gotta find, look, I'm like, dog. And I know there's cases where people actually done this and it worked for them. I've seen videos like that, but the possibilities, it's kind of like that, the police officer you be seeing, I think dude from Detroit too, I don't know, whatever. He be showing you how to do shit where like, if somebody got the gun on you, do this shit, crazy shit that I ain't doing, dog. It's kind of like one of those situations where it's like, man, just let dog get that little what was it, $260? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe that was life or death for you. Maybe you really needed that at that moment too. I don't know. I was wondering too if that's why he dropped the money on the floor so he can pick it up so he can do some ish. Cause right here, like he was about to boot this shit out of the door, like right in the chin. That shit would have hurt it. Wish he'd have got it off, but shit, I already heard what's about to happen.
And Marcin bent down to take it. As he did, Dylan lunged at Marcin and tried to disarm him, but his plan backfired. Marcin fired a shot at point-blank range into Dylan's chest before disappearing into the night.
Oh, fuck.
Still conscious and pumped with adrenaline, Dylan made his way over to his mother, Sandy, who was waiting for him in a van nearby and who had witnessed the entire thing. But unfortunately for Dylan, his robber had also just become his killer. After approaching his mother, Dylan collapsed to the ground and died shortly thereafter.
Bullshit. And the fact that he did this for $260, dude. Like, come on, man. He legit took this man's life for $260 fucking dollars. And yo, it's scary the shit people will do when it come to getting money. Like, no matter the price. Like, he legit had no idea how much money was on the ground. There's no way he would have been able to count it that quick, whatever. There's no money hit the ground, boom, he go to get it. And the only thing he know is he got money. Who knows? Probably saw 100, whatever. Probably saw a couple hundreds, whatever. Probably thought it was big money, whatever. Picked the money up. Dog tried to attack him. So the only thing he knew was like, yo, I'm about to shoot. I don't care how much money is in here. This is hella crazy to me, dog. Not gonna lie. And at this point, this is just assumptions. But it seems like in like these kind of people where it's like, no matter the price, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get it. Even if the money would have been handed over, like shit would have still went sour. Like it would have been like one of those cases where it's like, no, I need more. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep this going on until you know what comes next. But don't know though. Who knows? Maybe he really was just gonna rob and let him go. I'd have went for door number 1 though. I'd have just gone ahead, tried to let him get the money. Whoop whoop. See what he do. Go ahead and get up out of there.
Collapsed to the ground and died shortly thereafter. It didn't take long for detectives to figure out that Marcin Hill was the one responsible for Dylan's death. The 17-year-old had a long criminal history.
My damn light just died. Hold up. Fuck, I gotta buy a new one. So at this point, you probably wonder why it's so dark in here. And why did the light go out? No, it actually just went out because it died. I gotta buy a new one. It's broke. Actually, it's perfect timing too, because that's a sign let me know like, yo, I'm about to part 2 this video because this got my brain going all over the place. It's like hella, throwing hella missing pieces to a. It's like throwing hella missing puzzle. It's like throwing hella puzzles with missing pieces at me back to back like a compilation. You can't watch these cases like this, dude. You legit have to look at them and analyze and find out what the fuck is going on, man. Cause shit really does get weird. And some people may have the right answer, but we'll never know. But it always feels like, yeah, you never had a correct answer. I'm gonna let this one finish. It's gonna be dark as shit, but we're gonna let this finish. Then we're gonna wrap it up and we'll part 2 this one.
Having first been arrested at the age of 10, and then 14 more times since. He was picked up just 2 days later in Lauderhill. After accepting a plea bargain, Marcin was found guilty of second-degree murder and sentenced to 25 years behind bars, followed by 10 more years of probation. That sentence, though, has done little to satisfy Dylan's family. In his mother's words, quote, "Marcin took my life when he took my son's.
Damn.
He's a menace to society. He's the devil." Marcin Hill is scheduled for release on October 30th, 2042.
And it was crazy. In her eyes, in her world, she's not lying. That's legit considered her devil. Like, that's fucked up, man. Like, legit just stole my son in front of my eyes. And there was nothing moms can do, man. Come on. Unless she had a gun in the car, there was nothing she can do to get out there and help her son. Probably would have ended up dead too. But I'm not gonna lie, if I'm in the car and I see my son just getting robbed and I don't have a weapon, I'm gonna be right there just up like, all right, son, just please let him get the money, whatever do what he do. I'm probably got the car. Say like, son, just let him get the shit. Like, bro, get the shit, do what you gotta do, boom, boom. The reason I'm not, me personally, not speaking for her case in general, I'm just saying me personally, I'm not gonna sit there and just let that happen because I know the possibility is either gonna be he's either just gonna rob my kid or he's gonna do some ish to my kid. Regardless, if it's going down, I'm going down with my kid. I don't care. I'm not gonna get out there reckless to make shit go worse. I'm coming out like, hey, son, just let him get the money, whoop, whoop, do what I gotta do. He might rob me too. Fuck, go ahead, get the money, dog. But if it was gonna be one of those situations where it's like, he was gonna pop him anyway, gonna pop me too, then fuck it. Went out with my kid.
Marcin Hill is scheduled for release on October 30th, 2042. He'll be 42 years old.
Look, I know you probably sick. Like, dog, I just finished the video. No. Now look, damn, that shit got dark. Hold on, let me at least go to a white screen on this boy. Boy, hold up. All right, get like some light right there going. All right, there we go. Boom. Whatever. Either way it go, my as you saw it as it happened, whatever. My freaking ring light died, or so I gotta go grab another one. But yo, I'm gonna 2-part this one anyway because yeah, this is definitely, like I said, legit. These kind of true crime cases, blah, they're really mind-boggling, and I don't want to just take in true crime as true crime, even though some of them when I'm like, oh, I know about this one because, like I said, since a kid, been watching fucking true crime shit. But still, I don't want to just get it in. Like, give me more and more and more. No, hell no. Let's slow down a bit, dude. These are people's lives. Hold up, 1 second. These are not ghost videos. But like I said at the beginning, though, that's why it's kind of hard for me to go to Lazy Masquerade channel because it's legit like if someone was telling stories, but really dark stories, everyone. Yo, I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. Don't enjoy my day. You go ahead and do the same thing. Enjoy your day, morning, evening, night, whenever you're watching this video. Don't click that like button. I appreciate it. My bad. As you see, the light died. It wasn't just me. The universe was telling me, I was like, dog, go ahead, chill. But I'm out.